All right, so we got to talk about this game, Blueprints. Blueprints has been pretty popular lately, not as big as something like Schedule One that's been super popular or other games, but it has been getting some recognition here and there. So I finally decided to play it because it is on Game Pass. Otherwise, you pay $30 for this game, which I don't think is a good price, mostly because this game has a really cool concept, and for what it is, especially at the beginning, it's really fun. It's a puzzle game. The story is you're this grandson of this guy who owns this whole manor, and I'm already on day 15, so there might be some spoilers here and there. But honestly, I haven't really unlocked all that much. But you start and you see these little connections. Whenever you go through a door, you unlock another room, and then so you can see how how it would connect and lead you to the top. You're trying to get here, but also this needs to open, secret ways to open. But so you spend your time trying to find, and then all the rooms they have different connections. Like this one, it'll show you where it is down here, connection there. So this one will send me north. This is a dead end, so I don't really. Usually, you don't want to use those right at the beginning, but that's beside the point. But basically, as you go through these different rooms and stuff, you find resources and you find there's like puzzles. Like there's a ton of puzzles in this game, and honestly, like there's a lot to do. Like specifically, one thing that I might ruin. Okay, I'm not gonna ruin it. I'll let you figure it out if you're gonna play this game. But each room has two pieces of art, and there's a correlation between the two, and you need to find the difference. All I'm gonna say, and then you'll find a grid. But basically, at some point, you find a room that tells you what exactly you need to do with that information. But so you go through, you unlock different rooms. Some rooms have different puzzles. Others don't really have much to it. Some have loot and stuff. This one has a math game. So there's different rules, and then you find items as you explore, which like all this is fun. It's all cool. I've been enjoying the game. However, I feel like this game suffers from like artificial walls, which a lot of games do, and I don't really understand why. And it's not even an artificial wall because it makes sense, I think, on paper, but this game is so RNG heavy that what I'm talking about is the key that I just found. There's other keys because you have resources up here. This room, it says there's a gem requirement. In some rooms, you can find keys and gems, and so the gems they give you access to some of those better special rooms. And obviously, if you don't have gems, you can't buy it. You have zero gems. But here, like this storeroom, gives you a key, gives you a gem, and gives you some coins. Coins you use to spend on items and you buy stuff. Key opens locked doors, and the gems again let you open or access better rooms usually. Problem comes later in the thing because as you move up north, these rooms are harder to find. You start running out of these because there's a set number of tiles in your draft pool, and then you can sometimes you can find rerolls, or depending on what room you are in, you can reroll and like if you don't like the rooms it's given you. But as you explore, as you see, it has this entrance here, but since this previous room doesn't have the entrance on the right side, this is blocked off. You can see where the door would have been, but that means that you have to start being careful. Like right now, I have a single way to go, and that's to the right. So if I were to get a dead end right now, um, or if I were to get this one, I'm blocked. So my whole run is done. This one, I could get this one. But I'm just gonna go with this one. So the thing is, you can end a run early by making the wrong mistake, choosing the wrong rooms. A lot of dead ends have items, but if you get too many items in the beginning, but then you don't leave any entrances, then you're kind of stuck. Like this one, I don't like the chapel because whenever you enter it, you lose money, but this is the only way for me to go up, so we're gonna go with that. But the thing is, while I like that aspect and I understand RNG is part of the game, this game has even more RNG because I'm trying to find where it would show them, but this game. starts locking doors at some point, which if you run out of keys, then oh, there's another mechanic on the top left, up there. I can't point. There's steps. Now, every time you enter a room, one of the steps goes away. So you have energy for traveling, and if you were to just go back and forth, that's already 4 steps. Just crossing the line takes a step, so you have to be careful. Like, say there was something that I forgot over here. I would have to go, since none of this is connected, I would go all the way around. This is 6 steps back, and then 6 steps back to where it was again. So 12 wasted just because I forgot something. But the thing is, sometimes there's little chests, and I have the sledgehammer, and so the sledgehammer can open the chest. So say I left the chest and I want to go back and open it. You have to be strategic with where you want to go and how you want to do it. But for here, there's another puzzle here. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. That's false. So in this room, 3 boxes with 3 statements, and one of them is false, one of them is true, and the other one could be either or. Gems are not in the white or the blue box. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. So this is false. Gems are in both. That's also false. This is true. Gems are not in the white or the blue box, which means it's here. Then you have to pick up this key. But my main issue, like, I've been having fun with all the puzzles and discovering things because, as I mentioned, I'm currently working, and it encourages you to use a notebook. It tells you at some point to bring out a notebook and write things down, which is important. Sometimes there's other codes you can find, and some, like, I didn't really want to go here, but well, here, I'll just tell you. In the security, there's a couple other clues where it will tell you that certain things aren't true and other things are true. So you pull information from different rooms, and there's also a library. You can check out books and it will explain things for different rooms that you can find. And just all the discovery on the puzzles are really cool. Like, I've been having fun with the game, but then, as I mentioned earlier, the problem comes when you start getting further. I'm just trying to get north, and the problem is rooms start getting locked, which it's not really that bad of an issue, but a lot of it, you're already relying on RNG for. Actually, I've never been in this room. The drafting strategy just kind of tells you how you should play the game. A new clue, $50 or 50 coins. So this is a new room. So there's new rooms to be found, and then new stuff to do. There's clues and random lore hidden throughout, and papers and other little things in here and there. And then again, there's art in some of the rooms. Not every single room has art, but some of them do. And then this chest piece I've seen somewhere else. I just don't know what to do with that. But eventually you can have a bunch of steps, because based on what rooms you find, you can start getting additional steps. Like bedrooms give you more. Those are the pink ones. And I've gotten to a point where I have a ton of steps, but then, and like, I'm ready to explore, but then the room is just locked, because even though I've explored every single thing and I've tried to get as many keys, as many resources, as much loot as possible, I just can't move anymore because I didn't even choose a bad room. I was just locked out because I had no keys. But there's also 2 types of keys. So this room is locked. Obviously I have a key, I can open that still. But then there's also, I'm trying to find, like, the moment I want to show you, it's not giving me any locked doors. There are doors that are locked behind electronic doors. So you need a key card, which is another item that you need to find. And the problem with that is, again, you can do all the exploring possible and not be able to find that key card, and then you're just locked for not even your fault. Like, I wish it was a little more, not even skill based, but you gotta do some better planning. And I don't really mind the key system too much, but I feel like they should keep it for other stuff instead. Like, there are little chests, which we haven't seen any. I'm trying to show you examples and I just can't find any. but we have one key. And as you remember a few rooms back, there was another door that was locked. And oh, I just lost all my steps. Here you go. So we have a key card. So now I can go into here because this room is like permanently open. But now I'm not able to go this way because I don't have a key card, and that's not my fault because I haven't run into a key card. And then this room, where'd it go? One of these rooms was also locked, which we can't progress. And I am running out of steps, so it seems like a natural progression, but I feel like these doors are going to be locked as well. All of a sudden. Yeah, see, that's locked, so I can't progress that way, and if this door is locked as well... Well, actually, I picked the wrong room. Okay, so see, and that's the problem, which I don't mind. I made the wrong decision, so I paid the consequences. Oh, but then now I can't lockpick. Okay, everything's just working now, even though I'm trying to show you that it doesn't work. But there's been so many runs where by using a lockpick that actually opened that door. I mean, I guess we're gonna have a decent. But so the thing is, I'm running out of steps now, so this is kind of how a natural progression gameplay should be. But there's been so many runs because again, I'm on day 15. Every run is a different day. Oh, but here, look, we're locked. Even though it's open, but we're kind of, this is the end here because this is a dead end. And the thing is, actually, this is a perfect way to show you. There's another puzzle kind of thing here. I would have rather have the game, like I am out of steps basically. I'm at 4 steps, and I have the ability to travel. But the thing is, I haven't found the key card, and there's no guaranteed way. If there was like a way, like oh you have to risk this many steps to go get the key card, but then now you're down to like half of your steps or something, then yeah, sure, I guess you have to manage your steps. But like there was no opportunity for me to get the key card, so I just got bad luck, and my final entryway or exit way is blocked by this key card, and so now I just can't do anything because this room is also a key card, and now I'm stuck even though I still have some steps. And it sucks because there's more exploring to be done, and again there's a ton of puzzles. A ton of the puzzles I haven't even found out, but a viewer from Twitch was telling me that they were working on a different puzzle. They were like on day 30 something. I'm working on this letter puzzle that is revolves around the art, and also like this room doesn't have art. Usually if you're outside it doesn't have art, but they have a really cool concept, and I do like it very much. But the problem is I get annoyed, and I get discouraged from playing because now I'm just locked in. Yeah, you call it a day. I made some progress, I guess, but not really because the only thing that carries over is this little lighting. There's another thing that I unlocked, but then I still have to unlock more to actually make progress with this thing. This doesn't really do anything on its own. And so I've done 15. I played like 6 hours, and I've made so little progress where I feel like they should just let you explore as much as possible. Keep the keys for a locked box, which again I wasn't able to show you, but locked boxes have loot. It could be gems, it could be coins, it could be more keys, and then it kind of gives you a summary here at the end, and then you just repeat the same thing exactly over again. The rooms are redrawn, they're redrafted, and you start on a completely new floor plan. So, I really want to like this game. As I mentioned, it has an extremely cool concept. I really like puzzle games, and just everything about it seems like, even the art style and stuff, I liked a lot. But I feel like they should remove the locked door system. I don't feel like it adds anything to the game. I feel like it just takes away from it. It makes it annoying and work. And I don't understand what games trying to make work be part of the game. Like, you're here to have fun. I'm not saying it shouldn't be a challenge, but it should be a challenge that makes sense. It shouldn't just add time because it's we're doing constant resets just because two forms of RNG stack on top of each other, and then you're not able to actually play the game. So I'm gonna give this game in its current state. If they do an update and fix that, then I'd probably give it like an 8. But in its current state, I'm giving it a 6.5 because it's mostly fun, but still annoying and kind of hard to play. I get excited about trying to solve these puzzles, and then it's like, oh, actually, you're locked. Go restart a new thing. Go spend another 30 minutes getting to the same spot you were, and then we'll lock you again, and then you can do it again. And like, I haven't been able to make any progress on this puzzle. And if it was because I was bad and choosing the wrong rooms, fine. But 75% of the time, it's because it's locked behind a locked door or a key card, and so I just don't think it's just not fun. It's kind of lame. Also, there's a pawn here, which I didn't realize. Okay, so I'm seeing that there's chess pieces. See, and that's another thing that I found out. But I can't really make all that progress and make all these connections and solve all these puzzles if I'm constantly being stuck and locked around the halfway point. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this game. If you like puzzles, maybe give it a try, but you're gonna need a lot of patience and a lot of time because progression is super slow. It's I don't know. I don't think it's as worth it. I'd pay maybe $5 for this game. It's on Game Pass, so I'm glad I got it for free. But that's that's all I have to say about Blueprints. I'm probably not gonna play it again. I might check back on it in the future if they do any updates or changes, but let me know what you think about this game. Let me know if it's actually good and I just suck and I'm just lame, or whether you're gonna play it or not. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next video, and I don't know how to do outros. Let me know what other game I should play and review, and I will see you all on the next video.